Then about a month later, the divisional boss called me down to his office again. He said, it's not getting any better. We need to talk about your performance. And tell you what, this is the last time we're going to have this conversation. I thought, oh, cool, I don't like having this conversation. That's great. This is the last time we're going to talk about this? That's great. But it went over my head. What did he mean? Yeah, if I don't shape up, I'm out. I'm fired. Right? So that started sinking in. It's time to step up. Right? So what was I doing? It's like the hokey pokey. You start by putting your right hand in, right? And then you put your left hand in, you shake it all about, whatever. I had my right hand in sometimes. I had my left hand in sometimes. But what do you do at the end of the hokey pokey? You put your whole self in, right? You put your whole self in. I didn't have my whole self into the job. I wasn't committed. I was showing up on time. I was doing what somebody told me to do, but I wasn't doing stuff I wasn't told to do. I wasn't owning it. I wasn't fully committed. My whole self wasn't into it. But that, that comment, and this is the last time we're going to have this conversation, well, that woke me up. In the next 14 years, I got promoted 12 times. One of the final position I had for that company was the vice president and controller for a $2 billion department store chain down in Texas. And there's a couple of points. Oh, thank you. I'll tell you what, I'm glad to be out of retail now, believe me, for December. But that was 7 years ago I joined Rosedale. And but for 14 years, I had a really, productive career with May Company. And the point is, if you put your whole self in, even if you start by selling tablecloths, it's going to lead you somewhere. So put your whole self in. Okay, no matter what you're starting at, what you're doing, put your whole self in. You don't know where it's going to lead you. So did that work? The hokey pokey as career advice? No.
Finally, be passionate about what you do. Passion and enthusiasm are catchy. If you're truly passionate about what you do, everyone around you tends to be pulled in the same direction. And I don't know about you, but I'd much rather work in an environment that was fun to work in than one that's full of negativity. Well, that's about all the wisdom I have for this evening. I'm all out. Thank you for Amy for thinking of me for speaking this evening. And once again, congratulations to all the graduates. Oh, by the way, Mr. Wilkie, he's running a tab at the bar for everyone graduating.
As much water and fruit juice as you can eat.
And you guys know, every time I start the day, I always review. I always go over what we talked about the previous day, just to see what's sinking in. So it's only fair that I ask a few questions of you. I know I haven't seen you in a few months. You've been on to a couple other programs here, but you have to answer these questions. This is part of the deal to get the diploma. So, ready? First off, did the groundhog see a shadow this year? No. The man from Punxsutawney, he can't see. Yes, he said yes. You are quiet. When you can't get it apart without the torches in a press, what do? Anybody?
Just mash it.
Just mash on it, right. Just mash on it. This class mashed on everything. 2 hammers, just to get a bigger one, it'll work. When you're riding an ATV, I know a lot of these guys have the camo hats on and they're out riding. When you're riding an ATV and you're going around a bend, how many tires should you keep on the ground at one time? 4.
At least 2.
Okay, just checking. This is for the guy with the flannel on. Friends, don't let friends drive. Oh. I took another shot up here. Nope. 460. Gotta love them. My guy, the turbo boost. How many turbos can you fit on a 5.9 Dylan? Can you tell me? 3. You've got 3 on it? All right, good. You guys passed. You guys can get your diploma now.
And as I was writing my speech for tonight, I was on the back of page 17. Mr. Shore walked by. And he said, Lou, I'm going to help you. I'm going to edit your speech for you. So, but basically, I'm going to wrap it up with, Congratulations, the auto guys, the diesel guys. We've seen you around the building. You've seen us around fixing different things. Want you all to be safe. Have a nice career. Congratulations.
Lastly, it's all about knowing what you want in life. I know that I have never given any of you attitude because you've never done that to me. It's the attitude that you walk in with something that ends in your results. There's been times where you've made me seem red, and some of you have probably done the same whenever I give you assignments. I know you have because you've thrown the papers back at me. But it's all in our attitude. We get over it, we take a second and realize that those bad moments in our life don't determine the outcome. That's why you're all here. You all had bad moments. We have bad moments all the time, but always remember your attitude is what keeps you going. Proud of all of you. We all are. And remember, give your moms and dads and families hugs and kisses. And JR said come back to Rosedale. I kind of don't want to see him. No, seriously, I know you'll be calling for resume help. I had a student today, he graduated 2 years ago, coming in saying, I don't remember my password to get on the computer, so I'll be there to help you. Congratulations.
But basically, I work at Swickley Porsche right now, and I have a nightly job at a Formula 2 race shop. So last year, I never would have thought. I really want to thank my family and my friends for the support through everything. And if I was to go through every teacher that made this possible, we'd be here all night. So thank you guys for everything. That's pretty much it, I know everybody tonight is graduating with an awesome opportunity or, some kind of amazing job in the field that we went to school for. So good luck to everybody. And I know Brian wanted to say something, so I'll call him up real quick.
I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. Winners.
I came to Rosedale a little over 16 months ago since we graduated a while back. And my main goal out of that was to find a job and be a productive citizen in America. And that's pretty much what happened there. After 16 months and meeting a lot of interesting people, mostly of them were the instructors. I don't really know what else to say. I was hanging out with you, Rob, watching you turn red as you got frustrated. Actually, my favorite experience is watching JR shift through all 13 gears sitting behind his desk. He made diesel noises and everything.
I was just asked to do this a couple days ago, and I asked Amy on the phone. She called me. It's like, how many people are going to be there? And she's like, if I tell you, I'm afraid you won't do it. She is definitely right. I am by far probably the oldest guy in the graduating class. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. I'll just start with this. Like all my life, I struggled with everything since I was a kid. Friends, school, legal system, everything all my life has been a problem. And usually had to depend on family and friends to help me clean it up. And after a while I got used to it and then just expected it. And it was like one disaster after another, and it just got old. And I used to think, is this how it's going to be always? And am I going to struggle from one disaster to the next? And, I kept telling myself, I'm going to change this. All I need is this, that, and the other thing. But I never put anything into action. It was always just a pipe dream. And I used to see the commercials on TV. If I put the phone down, or put the controller down, pick up and call us now, but that was actually the other school. I got involved with OVR, and they had recommended Rosedale, and like, honestly, I really didn't know much about the school, and came up and talked to Dave, and before I knew it, I'm giving him 20 bucks and signed up for school. And, you know, I mean, it's been a, you know, it wasn't easy, you know, it was just like, am I too old to do this? Am I still teachable? You know, and I just like, I showed up the first day and just went and did it. And one day it turned into a week, which turned into a month, which turned into me standing here today. And I'm the guy that never really accomplished too much, you know, and here I am with a degree. And